Hey, good morning, everybody. It's December 17th, and I want to give you a discipline for this week. Here's the discipline. There is no discipline this week. Take the week off. I know right now we're getting geared up for Christmas, and everybody's got a million things that are going on. It's Christmas parties and family coming to town and presents and all the extra stuff. And let's just take the week off from spiritual disciplines. If you want to still do a spiritual discipline, I'd encourage you to go back and take one of the ones we've already done and pick between one of two. Either pick one that you really enjoyed and you really benefited from it, and do it again, or pick one that you had a hard time with, and one that just for whatever reason it just didn't click for you, and try it again. If you only do things that click for you, you're probably only going to get what you've always gotten. And so that sometimes it's nice to go back and do something that just didn't work for you. There's this reading discipline that I tried it once, I hated it. Tried it again, didn't hate it, but I didn't quite understand it. And then I tried it a third time, and it finally clicked for me why it is that people did this, and I loved it. And so if you had one that you just didn't enjoy, consider that as a possibility. But anyway, you don't have to do that, and don't worry about checking in with your groups this week. I will have a discipline the week of Christmas. It's going because it's perfect for Christmas. It's going to be the discipline of feasting, and so on Monday, December 24th, be looking for that video. I'm going to be talking that through. We're going to feast the way that God intended us to feast, which I think is better. It's a richer feasting than any other way. But anyway, there's that. Okay, and then also a little housekeeping here. There is a number of you that find yourself in groups that aren't engaging. You're the only one in your group, or you're maybe one of two people in your group that are actually sending polos or messages there, and for whatever reason your group just isn't going. And here's what I want to encourage you to do. After the new year, I think you should be in a different group. I do. We've got a number of you that are in this. I'll just say this. I'm not discouraged by this. I was expecting this. There's no way when you have 40 people sign up for a 7-month commitment to a weekly thing, there is no way everybody's finishing it. It's just not going to happen. And so I knew this was going to take place, but I didn't know who it was or who it would be. And so that, you know what, everybody signed up. We're going to give it the best shot we can for these folks. And then we'll just see how it flushes out. Because here's the thing: if they haven't engaged yet, I think we're 5 weeks into this, maybe 6 weeks, something like that. If they haven't engaged with it yet, they're probably not going to. And I will tell you this: I think it would be unfortunate for you to be. I think it would be unfortunate for you to not have the group dynamic, because I'm telling you, the group dynamic changes this. It's a different experience when you are hearing from your brothers or your sisters every week. It just changes it. And even, I'll just tell you this, I even benefit from when one of the guys jumps on and says, "Hey, just letting you know, I didn't get to it this week," and that's it. I even benefit from that. But there's just something about that regular contact. And if you're in a group that's just not doing that, you're missing out. And I know some of you are going to feel like, and actually I've already been talking with several of you about this, and I think you've all felt pretty similar of like, well, I can't abandon my group. Like it'd be some sort of a betrayal of a friendship if you were to move to another group. And I'll just say it's not. It's not. You signed up to be in a group, and they're not being a group, and it's not a criticism of them. There's a lot of reasons why they may not be engaged in it. Maybe they didn't understand what it was going to be at the start. When they signed up, and then they figured out like, oh geez, I didn't know that was what this was about. I wouldn't have signed up if I didn't known that. I don't have the bandwidth for this. I understand that. Other people signed up as like, okay, this is harder than I thought it was going to be. Or other people like this, I don't really like this. There, and then other people, they meant well, and you know how good intentions go. But it's not a criticism of anybody. It's just a recognition, though, that you're not getting the group experience, and you should be getting the group experience. Is it really is a different experience when you've got people that you're engaging with there. And so here's what I want to do. After the new year, if you're in a group where nobody's really engaging with you, I'd like you to let me know. And I'd like to roll you into another group there with people that are engaging. with this. There is it's a better experience. It really is. And then I'll tell you how I would do this. Because I wouldn't want to abandon my group, and I still want to hold out hope that they're going to join. Although I will say in this instance, my group's actually they're pretty consistent. They've been pretty consistent in engaging. But what I would do this if I was in a group where I was the only one that was engaging, I would join a new group, but I'd keep the messages open to my old group. So that if they wanted to, like if come January, they just like something clicks, like I want to do this now, and they're there, I'm still gonna, I'll just be in two groups then, and that wouldn't be too hard to do. I can do a lot of copy and paste there, and I can do a lot of forward. You can actually forward polos too, guys, if you're wondering there. But I would do that. But I'm going to go get in a group that I know is meeting because I need that. And if they want to meet, if they want to talk, I'm game. I'm in. I'm not walking away from them. But I'm going to stay engaged. I need to be with people that are engaging me as well there. So, and that's not a betrayal. That's not a betrayal of a friendship or an abandonment of people. It's just a recognition that you need to be in a group there. So, anyway, all right. Hey, have a great week. Blessings on you all. And as you take a week off, do remember this. Don't take a week off from reading your Bible and praying. Wouldn't it be ironic if the reason that you didn't have time to read your Bible and pray is because you're spending all this time getting ready? Like, I don't have time to be with you, Jesus, because I'm getting ready to celebrate your birth. That'd be kind of ironic, wouldn't it? So go and be reading your Bible and praying, even though we're not doing a discipline this week. Stick with that, and then check in again on Monday. All right, blessings. Love you guys.